our returning supporter. If you are a new viewer here, consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the community. I live stream every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Consider joining the community today. Right now we are on the Stairmaster. I came earlier, I did 50 push-ups, or not push-ups, sit-ups, some arm workouts, 15, 30 sets of 15 on each arm, and we're ready. Hey Evan, yes, you are the first one on the stream today. How are you doing today, Evan? Hey official anti-emoji, we are not doing moderators, but how are you doing? Officials like they were the first one here, not Evan. Regardless of who was the first one here, I appreciate both of y'all for being here. Kat said, hi Mia. Hey Kat. Your mom's stream was really nice. I miss her. Yeah, it was a nice stream. Thank you guys again for tuning on to that live stream and supporting my mom, even though she was mostly cooking and talking, just describing what she's doing. Really do appreciate y'all. Her food definitely looked good. So you guys were jealous of her meal today, and I was jealous of that meal today. But we're back to the regularly scheduled programs of the gym content. Don't worry, my mom is still gonna live stream spontaneously for y'all, but that's the key to her live stream. It's gonna be spontaneous. So that's why you should be subscribed with your post notifications turned on. What are we saying in the chat? Okay. Evan said, yeah, I enjoyed Queen Mother's stream. Okay, nice. Glad you enjoyed her stream. Hey, Glenn, how are you doing today? Kat said, oh, you're at the wax center right now. Okay, ready for the pain? Shout out to you, Cats. I am not subjecting myself to that pain anymore. I found a different brand of like the hair removal lotion because I just used to get my mustache waxed off when I was home with my mom sometimes because it would really annoy her. But I'm like, there's no way I'm subjecting myself to that pain anymore. So the new brand of hair removal lotion that I'm using for my face, I don't think I have an allergic reaction or irritation from it. So no longer will I ever get my mustache waxed again. So that is painful, but shout out to you, Cats. I will say, even though it's painful, the results are good because it lasts a super duper long time. Like you get your mustache waxed, but then you don't have to worry about it for like 2 months, which is good. But the pain is just really crazy to me. But enjoy. I mean, you're not gonna enjoy it, but it's gonna be painful. Numbing lotion. Do they sell numbing lotion? Have you ever tried that? Maybe try that. Put numbing lotion on before, and then maybe that'll make it a little better. You really want to try Bora now? Yeah, if you have the chance to buy Bora and cook it, or I would say buy Bora from a restaurant, but the restaurant cooks Bora, like they overcook it, so it's soggy. But Bora is definitely one of my favorite vegetables that my mom can make, for sure. And like I said, it's in the green bean family, but I don't think I've ever had a green bean. If I did, I don't remember the taste of it. But I do know green beans are mashy. Like it's like mush. Bora is not like mush unless you overcook it. But it's really good. One day, guys, when we have a meet and greet one day, since we know you like my mom's cooking so much, we'll probably have like a pop-up station where like you could cook with Queen Mother, right? Or you cook and my mom will direct you because cooking's a lot of work, right? So maybe one day, if we ever have a meet and greet, that'll be one of the elements included. Okay, what are you saying? Evan said, I couldn't wax now, I prefer shaving. It's just less painful for me. Okay, understandable. Evan said, Kat, I have super cheap laser hair removal. Wow, 9 pounds per session. Wow. Hey Eric, how you doing? How did the food taste? Glenn, that wasn't my food. That was my mom's food. So I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. And as I like to say, I'm the figurehead of the channel just because my name's Mia and I'm unique, so Uniquely Mia. And predominantly you do see videos of me, right? But I have guest stars on my channel, right? Guest stars are like Stu, they're like my mom, they're like G, J, but I'm not showing G and J anymore because they're minors and I don't want to do that anymore. So predominantly you got my sister who's a guest star sometimes, you got my mom, you got Stu. And my mom and Stu, they can live stream if they want by themselves. So if you subscribe me from that stream, you're like, who in the world am I? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I show you what my life is like. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. And my mom's on vacation right now, so I know that you love my mom. My mom loves streaming for y'all, so she does have access to my account to stream for you guys when she wants to. Hey, King of the Weather, how are you doing? It's been a while since you've been here. How are you doing, King of the Weather? Kat said, yeah, Evan, I've been doing it for a while at this point. The last 3 seconds. Okay, that's like my mom, because I even uploaded a video of my mom getting her mustache waxed off from over the summer. Whereas I screamed, my mom, she didn't make a sound. It was just her face. She was able to like contain her sound. Then again, she went through childbirth. Like she voluntarily did that. So I guess nothing could compare to childbirth for her. But that is just some terrible pain right there, man. No, you're doing your full body. That's gonna hurt. Well, good luck, Kat. Kat said, I'm gonna do hair removal laser treatment, Evan. But the machine they use for dark people's skin is expensive. Wow. Evan said, Kat's the best is Hollywood. Okay. Hey, Jay. Your ex left you for this really hot gym guy, okay? And I can't stop looking at the photos of him. He's gorgeous. So I guess you can't be mad at your ex, right? That's so funny. You say your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend left you for this really hot gym person, and you're like, you can't stop looking at the pictures of the person because they're gorgeous. So what, are you jealous of your ex? Do you wish you left your ex for that person, or like, are you just making an observation? It's hilarious. Oh my God, bro. It's just my breathing I need to regulate. Hey, from Mexico, Jericho City. Hey, Goodinson, how you doing? Hey, Tat. Hey, Traveling. Hey, Uncharted. We're going to need hair reduction surgery over the whole area of the body. You're gonna get hair reduction service, so you're moving the hair on your head and everything? Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm on an exercise machine. This is a Stairmaster. Yeah, my mom's on vacation, Evan. She's oh, you define vacation 2 different ways. Okay, Evan asks if she's still in the U.S. or is she abroad? I guess it would be abroad for you. Yeah, but hey, I consider everything a vacation. I mean, if I'm at school, this isn't a vacation. But like, if I go home from school, that's a vacation for me, and that's just another state. But yeah. King of the Weather said pretty good. Maybe today I could be getting a sporting goods store. Going to the sporting goods store. I need to regulate my breathing. That's awesome, King of the Weather. Glad you're doing good. Have fun at the sporting goods store. For everyone who just joined, welcome, welcome. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I show you what my life is like. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind of respectful way. So do consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the community. My mom will also be live streaming for y'all spontaneously. So expect South America content from her, cooking videos, whatever else she wants to show you. Enjoy that type of content. I also have full nutritional YouTube videos as it relates to travel, fashion, education, eat with me's, fashion videos, and a lot more. So definitely take a deep dive into my channel. And I do hope you enjoyed what you see. right now I'm at the gym. Remember, go outside and be a little active. If that's running or walking for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, just go and sweat. That should be your goal, right? I'm definitely improving. I'm getting stronger, but as I'm getting stronger, I'm noticing that I guess I'm building muscles, you can say, which I really didn't want, because muscles make you look bigger, but it's unavoidable, right? So I did 50 sit-ups, and then I did 30 arm workouts. So I did 3 sets of 10, 15 pounds. So I'm getting stronger. So now my mom can't tell me, don't lift that, you're a girl, it's too heavy. I mean, if she makes me lift something that's 100 pounds, that's gonna be too heavy. But like, I can lift like 35 pounds, I feel like. That'll be pretty good. So let me see what y'all was saying. Let me pick up this phone to read what you guys were saying. Yeah, Cats, Mia's mom was in Guyana renovating the house, 100%. Hey, VS. Cat Sex, are you busy with soccer, king of the weather? Hey, from Uganda. No, I'm not from Uganda. King of the Weather said yesterday there was a storm and it knocked out the power and the water. Oh, and your Wi-Fi went down? Oh, hopefully, King of the Weather, nobody in your community or your family was injured, and hopefully everything is back up and running. Hey, how are you doing, Ashwin? You're from India? Welcome. I'm from the United States. Hey, from Allegra. Greetings from Botswana. I've never heard of that place. Do some research. Hey, Jeffrey. Kat said, oh yeah, people from the UK say holiday instead of vacation, right? Oh, okay. Learn something new every day. King of the Weather said, there's a tornado warning in Jackson County, Mississippi. Stay safe. People are saying I'm from Ethiopia. I'm from the United States. Hey, from Spain. Hey, Amid. Law enforcement reported a funnel cloud, King of the Weather said. Hey, Ricky Hill. Jericho said, I was super mad with her for leaving me, but then I seen the guy, and he's tall, toned, tan, blonde hair, blue eyes, and super confident. He's such a babe. I actually don't blame her. Okay. Well, good for you and your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Hey, Kat said, wow. I came 10 minutes early. These people are about to be 10 minutes late. That's a great way to put it, Kat. You're cute as well. Briella, thank you so much. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Jan. Hey, Ryder. Hey, SB. Hey, LFC. Wow, you guys just keep running these comments. I'm trying to catch up. First time attending the stream, Raider. So glad you could be here. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I hope you enjoy what you see. So make sure to like the video, subscribe, and take a deep dive into my content. Kat said there's a TJ Maxx by the Wax Studio. They already have Halloween nails on clearance. Wow, you better buy those up, Kat. I would definitely buy that up. I got those half cured nail strips that fit. Oh, I've always wanted to try that, but like I've always been scared to try it. One day I'm gonna try it, but I've always wanted to try it. I know what you're talking about, like the sticker that you put on your nails and like the design would be already completed. Too much and breathing too little. 1 minute, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. We know the drill by now with this thing, right? Yeah, try it out, Cats, and let us know what you think about the nails. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Raider. Welcome, Melody. Thank you, glad you like my nails. I live stream my manicures every Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for y'all. Hey Brenson, how you doing? King of the Weather said today we are under a risk of severe thunderstorm. Okay, you might be in the path. Well, stay safe if you don't have to go outside. Don't go outside, King of the Weather. And sending you positive vibes. Kat said, Mia, they're literally 10 minutes late. I came at 11:50. Oh no! And your appointment's at 12. Now it's 12:13. Well, is there like a cancellation fee? Make sure to like still remain in the area in case they try to charge you a cancellation fee. Take time, like pictures, on when you're at the location, and hopefully they're just like still setting up or something and not running late. I will say the Stairmaster definitely makes you sweat. Have you guys seen that movie, The Long Walk? That was like a scary movie. I saw it. Yeah, I saw that movie, and they were just walking, right? You know what would have made the movie even scarier? If they had people walking on the Stairmaster. Because literally in the Long Walk, people had to walk until they dropped. And if they dropped, they were no longer here, right? So if I had to walk on the Stairmaster for my life, no. Peace out, guys. Like, no. You know how like people say you have to spell this word or you're not gonna live anymore, and they're not making it. If somebody told me I had to walk on the Stairmaster indefinitely to live, that's how hard this thing is. I can't even say I will make it, right? But the key with this, I'm not a personal trainer, but slow and steady, right? I'm on level 4. Level 4 is not the slowest you can be at. Level 1 is the slowest, but like, it's not the highest, right? And I'm just walking. Some weeks I can do 30 minutes. Some weeks it's very hard to get to 30 minutes. So I recommend this workout routine for anybody who just wants to do something and sweat, and it also builds your muscles in your legs, which is good. King of the Weather said they're still tired. They woke up at 8:13 a.m. Well, it's a Sunday, King of the Weather, so if you need to take a nap, definitely do that, because starting Monday is a school day again. Hey Mick, how you doing? Jericho said, yeah, I know it's weird that I fancy the guy who stole my ex-girlfriend. There's kind of why she left me. Okay. Hey OS. Hey, what will I get if I hit the like button? If you hit the like button, you'll get more of Uniquely Mia. You'll see a lot more of my videos because the algorithm sees that you're engaged with my content, and you can be transported into a world of travel, fashion, education, food reviews, manicure videos, eat with me's, and a lot more, where you can broaden your cross-cultural knowledge about different cultures and see how somebody outside of your culture lives your life. And I don't know you, but I'm fairly sure the way I live my life, the way my family lives, is completely different from your culture, because everybody has their own cultural identity, which makes them unique, right? So yeah. I need 2 phones, man. How was I supposed to record content for like TikTok when I'm live streaming? Wow. Let's do this. We're almost done. Oh wow, okay. We surpassed our 18-minute goal. We're at 20 minutes. Guys, should I push myself to my max today or should I stop? My goal was 18 minutes, right? But I'm at 20 minutes. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I stop or should I max myself out, see how far I can go? Let me know in the chat. My stepmom keeps bringing dogs home and I need to look after them. Well, if you don't want to, tell your dad. All around said I was sent to get your blood type, not up for discussion. Okay, thanks for letting me know what you were sent to do. Kat said, Mia, okay, Mia there's woman, okay, fake sleeping on the stream today. Oh no, I was scrolling through YouTube and her stream popped up, okay, regularly. Every 30 minutes, she checked to see how many people were on her live and stuff again. That's so funny. That's so funny. Three large, three small. What am I doing? I'm at the gym exercising. You have to take care of them, okay. Crashed out and told her you're calling animal control. It was a good thing to do. How large are my glutes? I don't know. Glutes are like your legs, like the leg muscles. I really don't know, to be honest. Kat said don't push yourself and increase your limit next round. Okay. All right. That's smart. And my mom would say the same thing most likely. So we'll stop. This is our goal for today. Or this is not our goal, but this is what we achieved today. That wasn't bad. So this is what I'm saying. 22 minutes. That amount of calories. That's how many miles? Like 1 mile. To get to 1 mile in this thing, I would either have to increase the like level that I'm walking at or just stay on this thing longer. That's how fast my heart was beating. And all that. But that's what I'm saying. Like some days you'll come to the gym and you'll just be so tired. But like I had more energy. I feel like I could have gone and like me walking, it literally did not seem like I did 22 minutes. And if you're a returning supporter, you know, if you were on that stream, you know, like literally last week, I think I came to the gym and I could not even get to 15 minutes. I was dying to get to 15 minutes, right? And look at this week. So that just shows you. Oh, ow, my dude, that was a high drop. Wow. Okay. That just shows continue to persevere, right? And don't give up. So let's sit down, get my heartbeat back to normal, and then we'll go to the dining hall and see what they have. Like I said, if you were on the stream yesterday, I'm really scared to stream in my room with this particular hairstyle. I'll still stream in my room, but I would have to loose out my hair because YouTube has a tendency of giving me false community guideline strikes when I'm in my room for some reason, thinking I'm a kid. But when I stream outside, they don't care. So we're gonna stay outside for this live stream. And let me tell you a secret that I've learned. To see if you're improving at the gym, you have to bring 1 full bottle of water and see how much water you drink or how much water you have left. Because literally when I first started coming to the gym this semester, when I tell you I would drink out all this water, like I would drink a whole bottle of water out at the gym and I would still feel thirsty because my endurance didn't build up. But I've been coming to the gym for like 6 weeks consistently. I think we're going into the 6th or 7th week of classes. So I've been coming to the gym since then, and look, practically half a bottle of water is left and I'm fine, right? So my endurance is building, which is good. But what you're saying, hey Mick from South Africa, what's it like in South Africa today? Okay, I would like to say you do have a fantastically strong hairline. Thank you. Yes, God wanted to make me very distinguishable, so I'm definitely God's favored. I feel like, in my opinion, you have to be confident. I hope everyone on the stream thinks they're God's favored, right? But like, God took extra time and they gave me unique and distinctive features so that way their magnificent creation would be identifiable by people in society. Because literally any person that I meet, my mom said even when I was younger, anybody I would meet, they would always say, my widow's peak, my hairline, and then the gap in my tooth. They would always point that out, right? So shout out to you, God. Thank you for that, God. Steven said, hi, Mia. Hey, how are you doing today? Okay, climbed them stairs. Don't know why you need to exercise. You already look incredible. Thank you so much for your kind words. But it's not that I need to exercise. I feel like, I feel like everyone in the world should do a form of exercise. But it's not to say I need to do it. I don't have to, because I know if I don't exercise, I don't overconsume food, right? So I don't think I would gain a ridiculously amount of weight, right? So I don't come to the gym to lose weight. I come to the gym to sweat. When I'm at school, I am motivated more to exercise than when I'm at home, just because the gym, I have access to it, and because at school I eat a lot of unhealthy food because that's what like my school has, and I was forced to pay a meal plan by my school, right? So and I don't like to cook a lot because I feel like I'm gonna mess up the food, and even when I do cook, it's still not the healthiest compared to like my mom's food, right? So I come to the gym just to sweat, and like when you eat a lot of fried food, fat builds around your heart, right? So I know I eat a lot of food, not healthy food, so I know there's a lot of fat around my heart, and when I think about it, that is psyching me. I don't like that. So I come to the gym and I sweat because I could be gaslighting myself, but I feel like sweating and making my heart beat like faster than it normally does, some of that fat is reducing. So that's why I come to the gym, honestly. And it just makes you feel stronger too, because I will say over the summer, I was so unbalanced over the summer. Like I did exercise because my mom took me like to South America, Guyana, shout out to my mom. And we were walking a lot, so I was exercising, but I found that I was so unbalanced. Like I would stand up on one leg and I could not balance. But look at this. Okay, now what am I doing? You see? I'm balancing. All right. I have a video. I would have to scroll back and look, but over the summer I did that. And when I tell you I was wobbling so much, I couldn't even do that. I was just balancing on like one leg and I was barely wobbling. So coming to the gym and using the Stairmaster, I think it's definitely it helps with my balance, and I have a tendency to trip a lot. So there are benefits that I'm noticing that I didn't even think would happen because of the gym, right? Steven said, I caught your live this morning and sent you a super chat, and it was your mom streaming. All right, thank you so much. I'm not sure if my mom's noticed that, Steven, but that was my mom streaming, and thank you so much for your donation, Steven, to the Uniquely Mia channel. I really, really do appreciate you and your support and your donation to the channel. Sending you hearts, all right? So thank you so much for spending your hard-earned money, and so shout out to all the people who have purchased super chats, who have donated gifts, and who have just been supporters by watching the content. I really appreciate you. But yeah, this morning's live stream, I was sleeping when she did her first stream, if I'm honest. I had to rewatch the video. But yeah, my mom, she's on vacation, so you will get live streams, and not all the live streams for this coming week will be of me. It will include my mom and Stu, because they're gonna stream for you guys. So hopefully you get to know my mom and Stu a little more, because when I go home, they're features in my videos a lot. So yeah, but like I live stream every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So any live streams outside of those times, it's either one, because I'm home and I can stream more for you guys when I'm home, or two, it's because my mom is streaming. So let's get out of here. As I said, we'll go to the dining hall, see what food they have. It's gonna be nasty. We're probably just gonna get a salad, if I'm honest, and a sandwich most likely, but we'll see what they have. Hey, how are you doing, Manav? Glad you could be here. I'm doing good. You're beautiful as well. Hey, Tawana. Yes, it has been a long time no live. How are you doing? Hey, Dan, I'm doing good today. Thank you, Amanda. Glad you love my hairstyle. Can you lay an egg? Am I a chicken? Do I look like a chicken to you? Like, only chickens can lay eggs, all right? Hey, what's your name? Hey, I'm glad you could be here. I speak very cutely. Thank you. Amanda said, you're very nice and I love your shirt. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, Amanda. You seem nice as well. Shirt's from Forever 21, not sponsored. It was on sale. I think I got it for like $2.50 or $5. Not bad at all. Then they closed Forever 21, so now I can't find like clearance stuff like that anymore. Hey Zombie, how are you doing? I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and y'all can refer to me as such. Glad you could be here. Hey Lee, how are you doing? King of the Weather, try to guess what microphone I use on YouTube content. King of the Weather, I don't really know like microphone names, but I'm gonna guess the one with the headphones because I feel like those are cost effective. I have one, so those are very cost effective, and like it can multitask as like headphones to listen to music, watch a movie, or you can use it to like as a mic when you're outside making videos. Hey Wayne, how you doing? Okay, Zombie, that comment was one of ignorance, as my mom would say, so I'm not even gonna respond to that. So yeah, for that comment that you wrote, Zombie, it's either one, you're a little kid, and you're just like repeating what you have heard in the media or what your own family members have said, or if you are an adult, Zombie, and you type something like that, I feel like you should definitely be ashamed of yourself to say that, because that is not positive or joking matter at all, right? So let's suit up because we gotta go outside. So today's outfit is green on green. I love the store Primark. You guys should sponsor me one day if you're watching this, right? Or if you work at Primark. But like my mom, she does not like how I like Primark so much. It's not to say that they have good stuff. It's just like they have fun stuff and it's affordable, right? So these sweatpants are from Primark and they were $10 on sale. But anytime I go I love their pajamas though. Primark's pajamas, they're so pretty. But my mom doesn't like it because anytime I go there, I want to get something. Like, I have to. Sometimes my mom doesn't let me, though. She's like, it's a waste of money. You have to save your money. But, like, it's a good store. Okay. What are you guys eating today? What are you doing today? What's the weather like where you're at? It's like 60 degrees where I'm at. It's getting cold. So I should have probably worn my other jacket, but I didn't want to do that. So honestly, it's not that I didn't want to do it. It's that I did not know what the weather would be like, which is why I didn't do that. I don't know why I do the leg thing. I feel like that's just something that I've always done anytime I do my outfit videos. I feel like they say millennials have their thing they always do. It's like my mom. I don't know what generation my mom is, but I've noticed individuals part of my mom's generation, and I know this because I've seen what some of her friends post in her Facebook account. Anytime they record a video, people from my mom's generation, they're always like, I'm not even exaggerating, but people who's part of my mom's generation, anytime they like put makeup on and they're outside making a cool video, and they put music over it, that's what they do. It's just always like I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's like they try to smile with their eyes, and it's like they don't want to smile, but they do. So I guess for me, people part of Gen Z, I guess it's like the leg. Like anytime we do an outfit video, it's either the peace sign or like the leg thingy. So I like the rock and roll though. It's cool. But let's go outside. Okay, how old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. It's cold out here, guys. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to y'all. Happy Sunday, Abelo. How are you doing today? King of the Weather said, no hint, it's by Hollyland. Glad you're doing good, Tawana. What are we saying? Abelo said 9 degrees. Wow, my dude, it's 9 degrees where you're at? Where in the world are you from if you're comfortable sharing? That is like my worst nightmare, if I'm being honest. If I go somewhere and it's 9 degrees. Like, I love traveling. Uniquely Mia, Queen Mother, we finna travel the world, guys. And by default, if you guys subscribe and never unsubscribe, you're gonna travel the world with us, because obviously I'm gonna show you guys what we do. But I don't want to go anywhere where it's 9 degrees. Why am I voluntarily spending money to travel somewhere that is 9 degrees? I mean, maybe the Northern Lights, that's a little different because the Northern Lights are really pretty, but still, it's really cold. That's crazy. Steven said it's rainy, dark, and 8 degrees. Wow, and the island was 8 degrees. Wow. I don't even know if prayers would help with that weather. I mean, stay inside, go outside. That's like where you really don't go outside at all. What in the world is it doing? Did I say that a little loud? I said that a little loud. Oh, they're on a skateboard. They were just like jumping around on the floor. I'm like, what are you doing? That was kind of creepy. But so stay safe out there. That's crazy. Well, I feel like in New York last winter in New York, I live streamed and post like YouTube shorts. So if you guys want to go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist and watch my New York playlist videos. TikTok, they had a TikTok bus pop-up event where I could go and get free books. So my mom and I, we went and we got a whole bunch of free books, right? But when I tell you in New York, when we went out that day, my mom said it was literally like 13 degrees. Never ever in my life have I ever been outside in New York when it was 13 degrees, guys. And when I tell you, my mom, when we went outside, we literally wore like 3 pair of pants. We wore like 2 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of jackets. And when I tell you we were still freezing cold, that was crazy. So 8 degrees weather, if it was that cold with 13 degrees, I don't think you guys should go outside if it's 8 degrees or 9 degrees where you're at, for your own safety. What are we saying? Okay, the brand is Hollyland for the microphone. Okay, nice. I'll look into that mic, King of the Weather. I am definitely looking for, a wireless microphone for my phone, because I do have a podcasting microphone which I use for my live streams. But like when Uniquely Mia, when I'm home, I like to post a lot of like full nutritional YouTube videos about like whether that's unboxing videos or like videos outside when my mom and I are doing something. But I've noticed that like sometimes our audio is not the best. That's because we don't have a wireless microphone. So I am on the hunt for some wireless microphones. So thanks for the recommendation. Now that you use it, I'll look and see if it's something to invest in for sure. All right. Abelo said, wow, it's negative 35 degrees during winter in the North Pole. Yeah, I'm not going to the North Pole. I know there's article there. Hey, how you doing, Summit? Glad you could be here. Steven said it will go down to about 4 to 5 degrees soon. And it will be raining on and off until about April next year. Wow. Well, I guess you're used to it by this point in time, Steven. But, like, stay safe out there, people. Stay safe. Alrighty, so this is my school's dining hall for the people who don't know. It's the weekend, so all the stations aren't open, but we'll walk around and see what they have. So this is normally like the Chinese food, but they're closed. Yes, if you can refrain from spamming, it will be greatly appreciated, because spamming just delays me responding to your comments and things like that. So this is the taco bar. I've never gotten anything from the taco bar just because I've never had taco and it doesn't necessarily look that appealing to me. So, so it's the taco bar. That is jalapeno queso or queso. I don't know. Okay. Love from India. Thank you. Really appreciate your support. Hey, how are you doing, Paul? We're glad you could be here. But Steven, Abelo, King of the Weather, Evan, Cats and Pokemon, Glenn, if you, Mick, Ricky, let me know what you guys plan on. It is Sunday. You guys cooking? Is this a day where you order food out? So what is this? That is a turkey burger. No, I'm gonna get some french fries most likely. I'll grab, should I get a grilled cheese or should I make a turkey sandwich? I'm sick and tired of turkey. I'll just get a grilled cheese. They're both not healthy, but last week I had like a turkey sandwich Like, I went to Walmart and I got that. So yeah, if you guys don't know what a grilled cheese is, I feel like this is definitely an American classic. It's just like bread, white bread traditionally is what they use. And then G is obsessed with grilled cheese. I feel like he would definitely survive undergrad for sure. If you guys don't know who G is, don't unsubscribe. When I go home, you'll figure it out. But he would survive for sure and not complain. King of the Weather said... Okay, I'll read your comments in a second. Then we got French fries. I don't always get fries, but I'm gonna get salad still. But like, at least I know I'm gonna eat the French fries. Oh my gosh, it's not picking it up. I don't want too much because I get this every other day, honestly. So that's all we're gonna do with the fries. Let's get some ketchup or barbecue sauce. What do I want? What's your go-to condiment? They have barbecue sauce. They have yellow mustard. There's ketchup. I don't know what the green one is. Oh, sweet relish. I never even knew that. They have mayonnaise. So yeah, I'm gonna get barbecue sauce. This is barbecue. Where am I gonna sit? The ice cream is closed. So they normally have dessert. What are we saying? I can't survive Finland. Avila said so. This is breakfast. They have biscuits, tater tots. If you guys don't know what tater tots is ooh, they have chocolate chip pancakes. Okay. Yeah. If you don't know what tater tots are, it's just potatoes, honestly. But it's like French fries, but they make it into a tot shape. That's a chicken sausage, and then they have scrambled eggs. I said ooh, chocolate chip pancake because it looks cool, but like I've never actually had one. That's boiled scrambled eggs. Boiled scrambled eggs makes no sense. I don't know why I said that. That's a boiled egg. And then this is more condiments, like it's like raisins, cheese. You get cereal at my school if you want. I don't trust in milk though. In America, they kind of like took away all the regulations for like milk and a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't buy cereal milk anymore. What are you saying? King of the Weather said the mic is drum roll, please. Mic is Holly Lark budget. Okay, nice. So I need to find a table. I need to put my plate down, and then I'm gonna get the salad, and then we'll do a food review. Pardon me. Thank you so much. Let's see. Where do I want to sit? I want a booth, but like all the booths are taken. Oh, they got one over here. Oh, wow. I don't think anybody should steal my stuff, right? I have nothing. Okay, I was gonna say I have nothing as valuable in this bag, but I have an external charger. So let's go get the salad. Where are we at? I'm at my school's dining hall. Okay, King of Wild said it's budget friendly. Love a budget friendly product. Oh, it's noise cancellation. Cool, cool. Okay, you guys get ketchup. You said take more. I didn't need too much. So what is this? This is like celery and like chicken breast you can get in hummus. And then what is this? This is an Italian pasta salad. I would get that, but like my mom said you have to eat food either really hot or really cold not to get sick. And I know this is not going to be really cold, so we're going to leave that. Let's get a salad. For everyone who just joined the stream, welcome, welcome. Unique Lamia here. I just came out of the gym, so if you want to see me exercise, and just rewind the live stream. And now I'm at my school's dining hall. I'm just getting some food to taste, see how it tastes today. It's not always the best, but we make do. And I accidentally spilled lettuce on the counter. That's so sad. I don't like tomatoes, so we're gonna get cucumbers. I like Caesar salad, so that's what I attempt to make, but I try to make it a little healthier at my school by putting a lot of vegetables in it, like cucumbers, carrots. Carrots are not normally in Caesar salad. Cucumbers are not normally in Caesar salad, but like in my school, there's not a lot of options for vegetables, so you make do, and then they have those things right over there. And then they have chickpeas, you can load it up. But I'm just gonna go with like the cheese. Put some cheddar cheese. And then we're gonna go in with the Caesar dressing. What's your go-to dressing, guys? Do you like Caesar, blue cheese, ranch, Thousand Island? Let me know. And then I need a fork. So this is the salad. And the fork. I wish I had plastic. That fork looked kind of sus. Okay, what are you guys saying? You want some? Okay. Do you know who? All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. However, racial slurs, whether that is implicitly or explicitly stated, strictly prohibited and not allowed on the channel. So yeah, refrain from typing things like that in the future and you will be good. But that person is banned from the channel because they implicitly typed a racial slur, and that is unacceptable, guys. What in the world? Ew. Get stuff on the seat. Okay, this table's too close to me. Alright, let's taste it. Should we start with the healthy or unhealthy first? Let's start with the unhealthy first, alright? So, this is grilled cheese with some ketchup and barbecue sauce. It's grilled cheese with some french fries and barbecue sauce. Where is this? Mexico's Dining Hall, as I said. Cheese is not healthy. Cheese is healthy. Cheese is a source of protein. And healthy fats. Okay, ranch. I feel like I've had ranch one time. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite though. Hey Arden. Kat said, geez, Mia, the woman who did my wax was a motor mouth. What does that mean? Oh, she talks so fast. She said so much. I don't think I heard her. Yeah, I've met people like that for sure. You're just nodding and saying yeah. Oh, sure. Okay. That's funny. Well, you know what she was doing it? She was probably doing it to make you, feel comfortable, I feel like. So, yeah. But that was a quick one. That was a quick wax that you got. So, hopefully it wasn't too painful. So, this is the grilled cheese. As I said, I'm not a fan of butter, but, like, they put a lot of butter in here. But, like, an American classic, you can say. It's very buttery. Very buttery. It's okay. It's a little dry, I will say. I don't like the ends because that's where you get the full flavor of the butter. But yeah. Hey, I've been doing good. How have you been doing? It's been a while since you've been here. Glad you could be here. So let's taste the salad. The salad is always like messy for me to eat because one, the lettuce is so big. Like I wish they would cut the lettuce up to make it like smaller, to be honest. And then the dressing's really thick, so it's always, and the plate's small. So there's a lot of factors as to why this is always like not a challenge for me to eat, but uncomfortable to eat in public because it's just really messy. But let's taste it and see. So we're gonna get a piece of lettuce. We're gonna get cucumbers. Get off, okay. Some carrots. And then let's go in with it. I feel like it's okay. You're mostly getting the Caesar dressing taste. Something's really cold. I think something was in the freezer and it hasn't defrosted properly because something is extremely cold in here, guys. Okay. 143 said they have 4 exams and you took a break from the internet. Okay. Well, sending you positive vibes. You will do awesome on the 4 exams. Manifest your grade now for the exams. Engage in the self-fulfilling prophecy. You got this. Don't worry. And yeah, it's good to take a break from the internet. My mom often tells me take breaks from the internet because I get like eye pains. So my mom said it's because I'm like on the computer all the time, like studying or doing something or like watching Netflix. So she's always telling me to take breaks. I don't really listen, but like you should listen and take those breaks for sure.
Sometimes I listen like when I'm in active pain, but I don't listen before then. What are you saying? So what's my career? Multiple. I am a student. I am a lifelong learner. I am content creator. You can say I'm a researcher. I am a lot, guys. I have a lot of different careers under my belt. So if you want to learn a little bit more, like the video, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and you can learn about a few of them. I think it's the cucumber that was frozen. Kat said I left her a tip. Okay, nice. And you bought a product she recommended. She got commission off me. Okay. Well, hey. Very nice of you. So, I guess the purpose of her talking, it worked for sure. Don't worry, cats. It's okay to be easily influenced. I'll tell you guys a little secret. My mom is like that too. She is definitely easily influenced. Like, we'll go shopping. I'll go shopping with my mom, right? And then she'll try on something, and I'm like, or she'll tell me the price. I'm like, don't get it. It's not all that. She'll go to the register and she'll ask the person, and the person's like, yeah, you look fire. You look so good in that. This is great. My mom is buying it. My mom will go get a beauty service, and they recommend the product, and she asks me my opinion. I'm like, Mom, you really don't need it. And she'll listen to the salesperson and she'll buy it. So it's okay, Kat, to be easily influenced. Just you and Queen Mother are similar. If you guys ever hang out, you will have a great time for sure. Okay, so maybe find comfort in that, right? And it's like your money, so spend your money how you want to, honestly. So yeah. So it's just a piece of lettuce with the dressing on it. That's gonna be huge, right? You are most welcome. 143. But let me know, guys, what do you plan on eating today? Hey, how are you doing, Cordo? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Welcome from Torzan. Glad you could be here. Thanks for the love. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Glad you like my nails. You're beautiful as well, Gilbert. Thank you so much for your kind words. You know me? Hey? Do I know you? You know me? Do I know you? How are you doing? Hey, Willie, how are you doing today? Hey, how are you doing, Rumput? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I'm a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. I show you what my life is like. I got fashion videos, Eat With Me technology videos, and a lot more. I live stream every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just went to the gym. If you want to see the gym live stream, just rewind this live stream because it's in the same stream. And now at my school's dining hall, I have a salad with just lettuce, iceberg lettuce, cucumbers, carrots, cheddar cheese, and the Caesar dressing. So it's like, it's not an official Caesar salad, but like it's the healthier one with a little more vegetables added in. And then I also have a grilled cheese sandwich with some french fries on the side. So like, salad is healthy, but salads are healthy carbohydrates because salad turns to sugar in your body. And then I have the true unhealthy carbohydrates with like the bread, the carbohydrates, the cheese, you get a little bit of protein, the butter, you got the fats, and then the french fries. French fries are potatoes, but like it's fried, so it's like the fats, and then you got the potato. So a little more protein in there, you can say. Hey, how you doing, Lewis? Glad you could be here. How you doing today? Welcome from Bulgaria. What's it like in Bulgaria today? Okay. This is why sometimes I don't eat all the salad, because I put a lot of dressing, and like towards the end, the dressing is obviously gonna seep down to the bottom of the plate, but then it gets soggy, which I don't like, guys. I'm from the United States. Where are you guys from? Okay, you're from Rwanda. Nice. What's it like in Rwanda today? I seem really nice. Well, thank you so much. I would hope that I'm nice. I think I'm a nice person. There's some people who are mean to me, so I'm mean back to them. But like, all things considering, I think I'm a nice person if I do say so, and I say so. So yeah, I'm a nice person. And if you want to receive some of that niceness and positivity from Uniquely Mia, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, because you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. All right, guys? Thank you so much. Somebody said I have too much jewelry on one hand, but you know what? That's what makes me uniquely Mia, and that's what makes you uniquely you. Because you think I have too much jewelry on one hand. I don't think I have too much jewelry. I want more, all right? So that's what makes us unique, guys. Willie, so I have a question. Why do you think I want to eat Evan's food? Because you really like Evan, Willie? Welcome from Ireland. What's it like in Ireland? Congratulations, Urban. That's awesome, posting your first YouTube short. I will say, your first videos, like your first 50 or 100 videos, it's never going to be the best, right? But the key is, don't give up. Keep posting, keep trying, and it's going to get better. You're going to learn as you go, for sure. Thank you, Evan. Glad you like my hat. Yeah, it's gotten cold. It's like 60 degrees outside, so it's windy as well. So it's definitely time to like bring out the winter clothes. Evan said it's hideous where they are. Why? Is it just really cold, Evan, or you don't like the landscape? 16:55 in Ireland right now. Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in. 16, okay. But yeah, I don't really do military time that well. But I think 17 is what, 5 p.m.? I think, I don't know. Somebody said they're afraid to come to America because Americans own firearms. That's a valid fear. That's a valid fear. Just don't visit a southern state and you'll be good. Go to the northern states, all right, and you'll be good for the most part, all right? There are still some people in northern states who have firearms, but, like, it's much harder to obtain that license in the northern states. So, like, visit places like New York, Washington, Philadelphia, New Jersey, but always do your research beforehand, right? When you start getting to southern states like Texas, Georgia, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, be careful. But yeah, and know what community you're visiting too, and just don't do anything out of the norm. Then again, people do some stuff unprovoked, which is crazy, but yeah. I'm doing good. How are you doing today, Joseph? Yeah, you can definitely subscribe to my channel if you want and become part of the community where you are welcome, all right? As long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way, guys, you are welcome. And if you do decide to subscribe, definitely consider watching my full nutritional YouTube videos as well. I have manicure videos on my channel. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, and a lot more. Big bite, all right? Big bite. You said you want to donate $100 for this live stream. I mean, you can definitely do that. If you purchase a super chat or donate a gift, it is greatly appreciated. All income made off of social media goes in its own separate account. And one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you guys will be right there with me paying a portion. If you don't want to donate or if you just don't have the funds to donate, totally understandable. What I do ask of you guys is to like the video and subscribe and watch my live streams and watch my full nutritional YouTube video. Excuse me. And watch my YouTube shorts. Because when you guys watch that content and go through the ads, I do make an income off of that. Evan said, Mia, everything Willie says is a lie. I can't even see his comments. All right, Evan, thank you so much for letting me know. Do I know 6'7"? Like, 6'7"? Oh my god, bro, that was so weird. Yeah, like the brain rot thingy was 6'7". Oh my god. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, I don't want to read that comment out loud. That's funny. Evan said the salad looks good. Yeah, it's decent for sure. Not the best I've had, but it's not the worst. Like, I'm a salad person, but I'm not, right? So, like, if I'm home and my mom offers me a salad or her food, I'm taking her food, right? But, like, when I'm at school, it's not, as I always say, if you're a returning supporter, there's not a lot of options for healthy food. So, a salad is, like, the most accessible and easy way to do that. I'm doing good, vlogs. How are you doing today? Hey, Drake, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much for your kind words. Oh, you saying? Urban said, I don't know, my profile picture is curved. Oh, it's a banana? Your profile picture? Okay. Like, it makes sense. I think it doesn't look curved to me. It just looks like an unpeeled banana, I think, your profile picture. Evan said, LMAO, banana, I think that was your intention. Hey, 143, how you doing? 143 said, oh, I have to go. I'll be back in the next time, I promise. All right. 143, was a pleasure talking to you. Have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my full nutritional YouTube video or YouTube short. Remember, I live stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my mom will most likely live stream before then for y'all. So, big bye, guys. What in the world? I guess that's what my mom tells me sometimes. Move your cup or like move the handle with the stove. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm done with the salad. See the fries. I'm still hungry. That did not fill me up, guys. Let's see what they got. They don't have anything. I'll have to get some fruits before I leave. Let's probably taste their pizza. I'm not going to eat it out because I don't like their pizza, but they have a sandwich station, but I just ate bread, so I do not want, like, a sandwich. Oh, my God, bro. That looks so nasty. Yeah, that don't look good. Let's just get the veggie. This don't even look good. Like, what in the world? Oh my, it's not breaking. I don't want both. Why did cheese look like that? Oh my God. Ew. Ew. What did my mom cook? Bora? I want that, man. Ew. Okay, guys, let's taste this. This don't look good. The cheese, it was pulling funny. Why was the cheese looking like that? Hey, Robert. I look like China and McClain. Definitely heard that before. As I said, I'd rather have her net worth or her connections rather than look like her. But thank you, thank you. Okay, let's taste this. It don't look good. Mom, if you're watching this is what I'm eating. Yeah. This is what I'm eating. It has like a really weird aftertaste. Really weird aftertaste. I don't know if it's a vegetable. I don't know if it's a cheese. The cheese isn't as bad as I thought it would taste, right? But it is stretchy, but it tastes kind of creamy, right? I've never had cheese where you could taste the creaminess, right? I've melted cheese where you could see it, but like you could taste this. I'm not describing it well at all. Crust is good, but it's just flour, right? No. Okay. What do we say? Evan said, let's get one super chat in, please. Apollo said, I like your voice, okay? I would like to download it for my Alexis. No. If it's something, if I could do that, I would definitely do that. That would be kind of cool. Right? It's like my nephew. When he was younger, he doesn't do it anymore, but when he was younger, he had this distinct laughter. It was like funny, but it was creepy. And I remember I told my sister one time we should bottle his laughter and sell it because it was like his laugh was just so weird, right? But it was so good at the same time. So like people always say they like my voice. I don't know why. I feel like I try to project my voice as much as possible, and I try to speak clearly because I know I have a lot of people like on my stream from different places. So I guess the projection of my voice and me attempting to speak clearly, that makes my voice sound like a podcaster a little better, so people like it, I guess. But thank you so much. You know what I'll do probably? Excuse me. You know what I could do? One day, if I remember it, because I have a lot of ideas, but like it takes a while for those ideas to become true because I just have a lot going on or I forget sometimes, right? But like what I'll do is I can like post like YouTube shorts for you guys or like full instructional YouTube videos where I'm saying like I don't know, maybe like act as your alarm or something, or like this is the weather or something like that, so you guys can listen to that if you want to hear my voice like an Alexa or whatever. But hey, reach out to Amazon. Like, hey, you said you want to download my voice for Alexa? Go to Amazon customer service and be like, hey, there's this YouTuber, content creator, Unique Lamia. I really like her voice. You should collab with Unique Lamia, Amazon, right? And then like I could be the new voice for Alexa. I'm down for that. Collaboration with Amazon for sure we could do that, right? Evan said, okay. It said, okay, side conversation. Hey, Amika, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. How are you doing today? Okay, side conversation. Thank you so much for the love, RPJ. Really appreciate it. Your kind words. Yes, I do appreciate your kind words. I appreciate all my supporters' kind words on the stream. Kat said, Mia, okay. You have the cat ear gift now. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Nice. Thanks for letting me know, Evan. That's awesome. I mean, Kat, sorry. Your names get jumbled in my head, as I said. I do apologize for that. But thank you for letting me know, Kat. That sounds really cool. Like, cat ears just pop on, like, my ears are here, but cat ears pop up on my head. What's my real name? Uniquely Mia. Somebody said super jazz all the way. Okay, cool. Drake said, LMAO, the way you jump though. Oh, okay. Evan said, Mia, can you add a premium content of your mom's recipe? I think people, that's a good idea. But you know what I will do? I'm gonna make, my mom really wants to, she doesn't want to write a cookbook, but like she's always told me, oh, we can make a cookbook, you just have to write it. That's the thing with my mom. She has all these ideas, right? But like I'm the one who's actually doing the manual labor for it. Her manual labor was just thinking about the idea and telling me to do it, right? But one day what I'm gonna do, the only reason why I haven't like quote unquote made premium content where I'm sharing my mom's like recipes with the measurement and everything like that is because one, we don't really measure our food, so we would have to like start measuring how much goes into each. And two, because one day I'll write like a cookbook, like I'll ask her on what recipe she cooks and like the measurements, and we'll write into a cookbook and then I'll sell on Amazon. But that's probably going to come after 2026 because, as I said, December 2026, I will be releasing the second installment of the Adventures of Uniquely Mia series about Guyana, right? So I have to work on that. Next year, I'll work on that book and I'll finish it up. And then after I finish that book, then I'll get started with putting my mom's recipes into a cookbook. So for people who want to buy that book, it's going to be on Amazon, right? So, yeah. Evan said, I would rather become a strawberry and call myself a fruity strawberry lunatic. Okay. Urban said, hunger strike at the most unexpected time. Evan said, Mia, is this a buffet? If so, how much is it? I want to eat there. Yeah, it is a buffet. So it's my school's dining hall. Honestly, Evan, I'm not sure. I don't know how much they charge for like non-students to come in because I paid with my meal plan, and my meal plan they charge me like $3,000 per semester. And with my meal plan, I have meal swipes, so I can come into the dining hall 3 times a week with my meal swipes and or order food out. I can do that, or I can I have like $300 in dining dollars money, which is what I used to get like Chick-fil-A and Panda Express, right? So when I come in, it's not free, but like it's $3,000. That's how much I paid for my meal plan. But it's probably I don't know. I think it's maybe like between $12 and $20 you can pay to come in here. But if I'm honest, don't pay to come in here. Just go to another buffet. Like really, the food looks good, right? But like, don't pay to come here. Just go to like a legit restaurant with a buffet. Are those pizzas Labubu's? Evan said, OMG, they have chili flakes for the pizza. Yeah, the pizza looks good. I don't like mushrooms, Evan. Urban, that Willie guy is a troll. Okay, just block them. Okay, talk to them. Alright. What's your name? Okay, you don't have any, was it Krishna, I think? Welcome. You call them Wally Wonka, okay. Hey, Fury of the Apocalypse, how you doing? I don't know what that is, hey Flock, how are you doing? Yes, it has been a while since you've been here, Flock. Woo, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Yes, I remember you guys. The thing about it, I feel like I'm fairly confident that I remember most of my supporters' names, right? But like even the ones who haven't been on the stream for a while, right? Because yeah, I remember you guys. So really, really appreciate it. The only time I won't remember you guys, if you have been a long time supporter of Uniquely Mia, you come into the chat and I treat you like a new person, is because one, you change your username on me. That happens a lot. You guys be changing your username on me. And two, it's because like unfortunately I probably just really don't remember you. But 9 times out of 10, your names will like spark, like I'll have like a gut feeling in a way, like saying you seem familiar, where do I know your name from, right? But welcome Black Flock. Glad you could be here. Shout out to Dixon, glad you could be here. Okay, side conversations are happening. Who am I? Who are you? That's one secret I'll never tell. XOXO Gossip Girl. Have you guys ever seen Gossip Girl? It's a really good show. But I am Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you guys are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So yeah, consider liking the video, subscribing. I live stream every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey Lily, how are you doing? Okay, Fury said Mia at Willie trolls everyone on the chat. Can he be timed out? He is disturbing the vibes. I mean, what have you been trolling? I've honestly been skipping over your comments because I see you guys having side conversations. But Willie, this is the first warning, all right? Please do not disturb anybody or make anybody uncomfortable in the chat. If I get a second complaint, Willie, that you are making people uncomfortable in the chat, I'll put you in timeout for like 10 seconds, all right? Because, yeah, we don't want to make people uncomfortable. So thank you for letting me know, Fury. If I get another complaint, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? So if I get another complaint about Willie making people uncomfortable, I'll put them in timeout for a little bit, all right? Remember, it's okay if we disagree with people, but we gotta have respectful disagreements. Hey, Mia, you have an awesome name, Mia. Glad you could be here. Okay, what are you saying? Yeah, what's your question for me? Do you know that Mia, okay? And so Sawali means 100. No, I did not. So what? I mean, does that mean I have 100,000 future? Does that mean like, yeah, what does that mean? Does that mean I'll have like 100 designer items, like 100 handbags? I feel like I've definitely gone through 100 handbags in my life, to be honest. Does that mean I'll travel 100 times? I want to travel more than 100 times for sure. Like, what does that 100 mean though? Thank you for letting me know. I did not know that. Kat said, okay, finally heading home now. Your errands are done for the day. Okay, nice. That was pretty quick. Yeah, so like 1 p.m. your errands are done for the day. Nice. Glad you were able to complete your errands safely. Hopefully you get home safe. And shout out to you, Cats, for being on the stream while you're outside running errands. So really appreciate that support. What are we saying? Kat said, Mia, does your grocery store have those camera robots slowly strolling around the store? No. Recording everything? No, Kat. It sounds like you live in a very tech-savvy area, right? That's what it seems like. So I feel like you live in a very tech-savvy area. So you're getting like all the technology first where they're experimental with stuff, because I've never seen that ever, honestly. At least in person. Maybe online I've seen it, but like never seen that on person. It's really cool though. Basin. What are you saying? Hey, how are you doing? I'm Xavier. Glad you could be here. Hey, from the Philippines. Wait, what's happening in the chat? I'm confused. There's so much comments. Okay. We're at the bottom. Urban said, oh, go back. Do you mean bro? I think you meant bro. To shadow. I have a friend. Evan said, Mia C at Willie's attacking Urban again. And I really haven't been paying attention to the conversation, guys, so I don't know who's attacking who, to be honest. Remember, you can have disagreements, but let's not attack anybody unsolicited, unprovoked, all right? Hey, Anonymous, she wouldn't be doing this if she didn't have high hopes of your donations. That makes no sense, what you just said, at least as it relates to me. I mean, what you said makes sense, but it doesn't make sense for me and my channel, right? So Anonymous 356, this is probably your first time watching my channel, right? Because as I always say, I make content for me on YouTube. I literally only had like 50 supporters for like 4.5 years, right? When you have 50 supporters for 4.5 years, with the average views of your videos like 20 times, and that was you watching your videos maybe like 10 times, right? I can admit that, right? That means you were not making income off of social media, right? So I was doing it for free, and because of your support, my supporters support who subscribe to Uniquely Mia, and who engage with the live stream, watch my full nutritional YouTube videos, watch my YouTube shorts, watch my live streams, I am able to be monetized. And one day I will be able to use YouTube to pay off my student loan debt, right? So when people donate, no matter if it's $1, if it's 50 cents that you guys donate, I really appreciate it, because it's your hard-earned money that you worked for. You work for that 50 cents, you work for that penny, you work for that $1, right? So when you guys donate, no matter how much of any amount, it is greatly appreciated, right? But yeah, if you don't donate, if you just watch my videos, I'm happy, and I would continue to make content, right? So yeah, I make content for myself first, and then because of your support and my supporter subscription, and because of your continued motivation for me to make videos, I by default make videos for y'all as well. But at its core, the videos are for me, right? It's my video diaries, as I always say. Urban said, why is Willie here? Okay. I'm retaliating. Okay. Do you know the difference between snowman and snowwoman? Okay. Alright. Thank you so much for the love. Really appreciate it, Deep Chat. Thank you so much. How's your day going? Kat said, Mia, if you want to see them, Google, okay, Stop and Shop robots. Okay, will do. What are we saying? Hey, how are you doing? Tennis, glad you could be here. Evan said, has anyone seen the Coke Factory? I want to go. Yeah, I've been there before. The Coke Factory, I went there before. I've seen. I went there like 2 times. It's cool. It is cool, but like, it's like, I don't want to say it's like, it's small. I feel like the price they charge you to get in for the Coca-Cola Factory, it's not worth it. That's what I will say. It's a unique experience. If you really want to go. I just feel like the price they charge, what you're seeing, it's not necessarily worth it in my opinion. But they have some awesome souvenirs. I got like a Coca-Cola bag, like literally a bag made out of recycling Coke material, and that bag is so cute. Really love that bag. It's at home though. It's not at school, so I can't show it to you now. But it's a cool place to go. I don't know if I vlogged me going there. I don't remember, but I went there like 2 times. What are you saying? Yeah, you can make your own soft drink, and they have like 100 different versions of like the Coca-Colas that you guys can try out there. Okay. Oh wow, shout out to you, Abela. I did not even see that. Sending you hearts. Thank you so much for purchasing a £2 super chat, which converts to $2.33 USD. Sending you hearts. I really appreciate your donation to the channel. You are helping me get one step closer to paying off my student loan debt. It really, really means a lot. You said Kendall as Mia. Okay. Oh, it's a song rec. Okay. I'll take a screenshot. I can't listen to the song now since I'm streaming with you guys, but when I go to my room, I'll definitely listen to that song for sure. But thank you again for your donation, Abela. I really, really appreciate that donation. But Evan said, where I live, okay, we have, oh my God, Evan, really? No, I'm jealous of you now, for real. What happened to my stream? Did I freeze? It froze for a second. That was really weird. I'm jealous of you now, Evan. You have a Cadbury chocolate factory near you? I love Cadbury chocolate so much. It is so good. It's so good. That's awesome. Okay, what are we saying? Urban said it's not a disagreement. He just started talking trash about me, and he keeps quiet thinking he left. Well, just ignore him then. Just ignore him. And Willie, I don't know if you're actually attacking people, but you should just ignore the people as well, right? So for all the individuals who don't like Willie, ignore them, and Willie, ignore the individuals as well, right? What are we saying? Kat said, me and my city also has those. No, wow, self-driving Ubers. Yeah, Kat, you live in the tech the tech city. That's what I'm saying. You live in the tech city for sure. It's a different company, but it's essentially Uber, an Uber service, but there's still humans in it because it's early in Boston. In LA, they're literally driverless. Wow. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I would be safe in like a in like a in like the driverless Uber cars, but at the same time I wouldn't. I say I would feel safe because sometimes when I go to the airport, I'll go, because that's the only time I use Uber, right? So I'll be in an Uber, and sometimes I have to go to the airport when it's dark outside, literally, because I want to get there early because of like long TSA lines, right? And when I tell you, it's creepy going in a car with like a random person when it's dark outside, even when it's bright outside. It's weird. I don't like that. Like, my mom taught me about stranger danger, and society taught us all about stranger danger. But going into an Uber literally defeats the idea of a stranger danger. Like, literally, it defeats the idea of stranger danger. So I'm like, what in the world? We're all crazy. We teach our kids about stranger danger, right? My whole life I've been taught about stranger danger, but I'm getting in a car with a random person and I think I feel safe, right? So I would feel safe in like a driverless car just for that reason alone. And like sometimes Uber drivers try to talk to you, and I'm like, yeah, you're being nice, but like let's not talk. Let's not do that, please, right? So I feel like that's the benefit of like a driverless Uber, but at the same time, it would be a little dangerous because I don't know, what if like the program glitches or malfunctions, right? I guess I could hop in the front and drive the car, right? But like that's always the concern. It could glitch and then like the car could kidnap you or something, I don't know. Or like you get in an accident with the car. So like that, it's like positives and negatives, right? Meet you in the Philippines. Well, hey, when I go to the Philippines, if you run into Uniquely Mia, feel free to say hi, but like I'm not traveling there to meet you in particular. I'm not doing that, but like I'll go to the Philippines for sure with my mom one day. Why are you sad, Jeep? Why are you sad? Evan said, Cass, that sounds crazy. Imagine if the robot gets it wrong. No, that's what I'm saying. I do agree with that one. Okay. Evan said it's weird, okay, that the Coke factory would always be small. It's in the U.S. Everything is always big. I mean, it's a big, okay, when I say that, I will say the Coca-Cola factory, it's a big building, right? I'm just saying, how much they charge for tickets? Maybe like $50, probably close to $100 now in 2025. That's a lot, and that's expensive for some tickets, right? And I feel like what you see and the value of it, then it's not worth it, in my opinion, right? Or you just have to be, or it could be worth it to you if you're really obsessed with Coca-Cola, right? So, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it just really depends on, like, what you like. But I feel like it's like, the building is huge, but, like, what they show you and what you do, it's not, like, value for the money. In my opinion, it's not there. What are we saying? Hey, The Hedge, how are you doing today? What are we saying? Okay, somebody asks, hey Doobie, how are you doing? You ask, is being skinny and tall a crime? Because for me, it is, okay? Because people make fun of you that I don't get food. That's not really a crime if people make fun of you because you don't get something. That's not a crime in my opinion, based on my studies, and I'm a criminal justice grad student. Excuse me. But, I feel like what you're asking, crime is probably the incorrect word. What you're asking is being skinny and tall bad. I don't think it's bad. The thing about it, guys, when you're different and when you stand out, people's always going to have something to say. Even when you conform sometimes, people are still always going to have something to say, right? So obviously, I live in a society. I do have to conform to an extent, right? Because like when you want to get a job, you do have to conform and like get the organizational personality a little bit, things like that, right? But outside of that, if I'm just living my life, I'm not conforming, right? I want to, like, I feel like all individuals, you guys should strive to be leaders, right? It's okay to be a follower sometimes, but like 9 times out of 10, you need to be a leader, right? So I feel like being skinny and tall and standing out all the time, it's okay. It's okay. Using myself as an example, guys, I don't know what they were putting in the food, whatever my mom ate. Shout out to my mom. I'm so thankful for her, because let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, when I am in spaces with people my age group, why am I the tallest person there? Even sometimes I'll meet people who's much older than me. Why am I taller than you? What happened to your height? Like, what did your parents eat? What's happening with this generation? Like, literally, guys, I'm in a college campus right now, and when I tell you, it's like all isn't, and it's not to say that being short is bad. Being short is fine. It's fine, but it's like at the same time, where did all the tall people go? That's what I'm saying, right? So when you're the tallest person in the room, right, or if you're not overweight, when the majority of people around you who is overweight, they want to make you feel the odd. They want to make you feel bad just because either they're not used to seeing somebody like that, or they don't want to, or like they're jealous of you in a certain way, right? So there's a lot of other factors that plays into that for sure, but I don't think it's bad at all. It just contributes to you being uniquely you. So you can't change your height, you can't change your weight. I mean, you could, but then you'll probably be unhappy, right? But like so yeah, you just kind of embrace your uniqueness and just know that in society we're not going to conform, and you're just going to be different. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay, Evan said, yeah, I went to the Cadbury chocolate factory. Oh, you can visit like Willy Wonka. Okay, I did not know that. When I was a kid, they literally plastered us with chocolate and they gave us pure cocoa drinks. That sounds so good. Nice. Hey, how are you doing, Anya? Hey, A. Let me call you A. Glad you could be here. My pronunciation with that name would be so bad. I do apologize. Evan said, I feel like the cocoa drinks was too strong. I heard you can overdose on pure chocolate. Wow, I've never heard that ever. Wow. Are you an American? Yes, I am. Say no to driverless cars, say yes to driving, Kumar said. I'm doing good. Manu, how are you doing today? What are we saying? What's my name? Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you're welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So do consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the community. Drake said, I never even thought about it that way. You are super vulnerable getting into an Uber with God knows who's. Exactly, guys. And when I was like a freshman, up until freshman year to like last semester, anytime an Uber would come to pick me up at my school, I would ask the driver, like, what's your name? Because I want to verify that like your name is the same as like what's on your profile. Why did all the drivers catch an attitude? And not to make it gender, but it was literally all the males who catch an attitude. Anytime I asked a female, they did not feel away, right? But like all the males, I would ask them what's their name, and when I tell you, they would get an attitude. One guy even cursed me out. I was like, you know what? Go cancel the ride. I'm not getting into your car. If you can't tell me your name, I'm like, I'm not even getting into that car. It was so ridiculous, guys. So ridiculous, right? So I stopped asking the drivers for their names because like I still should do it, but like I stopped doing it because like I'm like, you know what? They would get an attitude for no reason, and it would just make the ride really, really weird. So I stopped asking the drivers for their names because I really just needed to get to the airport to get to where I wanted to go. But like in the past, but what I noticed, I think Uber like updated their training, because now the drivers, they say my name, right, and they tell me where I'm going, and I enable like the pin in my Uber thing. So it's like the safety barriers or the safety guidelines are more increased, and like it's up more. But at the same time, like Drake said, you don't know who you're getting in that car with that person, right? So like they could do all the right things, they could seem really nice, and then you get in the car, and then what? A tip for y'all, what I always do, make sure to have the window rolled down, right? Somebody want to go crazy, just jump out the window. Even if it's cold outside, that window was rolled down in the back seat with me, right? So I guess you just got to know like little safety tips to do, and then always travel in the daytime. I really try to avoid traveling when it's dark outside. So yeah, but it is really scary. That's why I really despise Ubers. I really, really do. What are we saying? Okay. So my Kumar said, that's strange. Here in India, we ignore our drivers like they're not there. And like, it's not to say I don't do that, but like, I don't ignore the driver because I always gotta watch and see what you're doing, right? But like, it's just like when they start talking to me, sometimes I'll respond back to them because it's like you're in a weird situation, right? So I feel like if you're in a car with a random person, you don't talk to them, then like they may get upset at you, and like you don't know what's going on in the person's head, right? But 9 times out of 10, I'll say 2 things to them. If they say something to me, I'll just give them like 1-word responses, and then after 1-word responses, they realize that like I don't want to talk to them. So yeah, they stop. But it's just like in America, I guess it's just like a norm for people to want to talk to you when you're in the car with them for some reason. But hey, how you doing, Elsie? Glad you could be here. Hey, Mister, glad you could be here. No need to spam the comments. Glad you could be here. Kat said apparently based on the scientists, not me. Okay, if all cars on the road were driverless and ran on AI, there would be significantly less accidents on the road. Really? Human error causes most accidents. Wow, wow. Now that you say that, it is understandable how that can be inferred from that for sure. It'd be really interesting. But I'm from the United States. Oh my god, bro. What are we spamming for? I see it, Evan. What are you saying? Mia, you look so good. Okay, tall. I can't imagine you short. Thank you. I can't imagine myself short either. I've always wanted to be tall since I was younger. Like, my mom, her height is decent. It's decent, but, like, I wouldn't want to be my mom's height. I just like being tall. I don't know why. I've only ever been tall. I mean, when I was younger, I wasn't tall, but, like, I was always the tallest person in my class. So, like, I don't know. I like my height, right? I know some people wish they were shorter. I know some people wish they were taller, but, like, I like my height, so yeah. Drake said, I get it. It's basically just a soda factory. Nothing super fun. Yeah, about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not like it's not like Disneyland or like Willy Wonka, like you said. Yeah, but like if you always want to go to the Coca-Cola factory, I feel like you should go at least once in your life, right? But like, just know you're gonna pay a lot, and my opinion of it, it's not valued. Like, you're not getting your value for your money. But then again, you may go, right, and you may think it's like good value for your money. But yeah, but it's literally just soda factory, to be honest. Evan said, yeah, I'm unsure if the factory is still open. Yeah, the factory's open to my knowledge, unless they close for renovations. But yeah, they've open. I'm from the United States. Kat said, I heard humans everywhere are getting shorter on average. Oh no. I think it's cause tall people have shorter lives. Oh my god, Cats, when you say tall people have a shorter lifespan, like what height are you talking about? Like what height do you mean? You mean like 6 feet and up, right? Well, like, what do you mean when you say tall people have a shorter lifespan? What do you mean? I'm going with like 6'5" and up. I've never seen somebody who's 6'5", but like that would be scary probably. So that's what I'd be like, wow. I mean, extremely tall people have help. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. No, I've seen that. Like, there was a documentary one time on YouTube. The family was, like, literally 7 feet tall, and they all had health problems. Because, like, they said the blood circulation, it's really hard to, like, get it to your body, especially when you're like, to your head and stuff. So, yeah, I can understand that for sure. But, like, I do know they would put something in people's food. Because when I was younger, I used to learn a lot about history, and I think they said it was around World War II. Like, the British, and, like, the Germans, they would give, like, a supplement that mothers had to, like, ingest. Like, it was either a pill or food. They put something in the food, and thus that resulted in a taller population, right? So I understand what you're saying. Super tall people have health problems, but, like, that supplement needs to come back. It really does need to come back, because it's really ridiculous at this point in time that, like, there's not a lot of, like, literally, guys, I'm not even exaggerating. It's really rare. I'm not that tall for a female. I'm 5'8", right? So 5'8" is tall for a female, but, like, if you're looking at supermodel status, 5'8" is, like, what you need. 5'8" is the minimum height to be a supermodel, right? So when you're looking at that, and I'm oftentimes the tallest person in the room, that just shows you how, like, depleting height is and how we need the supplement back in society, right? Are my grandparents from Africa? No. Evan said, Mia, I have to set up a pin on my phone now. Oh, for, like, to log in? So what did you use before? Like, just your Face ID, or you never had a pin before? Kat said, I bought some hot chicken. Ooh, from the grocery store. Nice. It smells so good. I'm still waiting for the bus. You can, like, break off a piece of, like, if you have tissue, because you're probably touching a lot of stuff, just, like, break off a piece of the light and you can taste it for sure, Cats. Evan said, I also get angry, okay, when I ask a driver who's he looking for, but they never tell me If I find, you can simply check the license plate. Like, exactly. So that's what I do. I check the license plate. You can enable the pin on like the YouTube, not the YouTube, but you can enable the pin on the Uber. Oh, so that's what you said you're gonna do, Evan. Enable the pin on the Uber. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Because it causes them to enter the pin, and when they enter the pin, they tell you where you're going, and it's better that they tell you where they're taking you rather than you tell them. So that's why I do like the pin. Drake said, I hope you got your money back for that camp. Yeah, I've gotten my money back, because literally the first time it happened, the guy literally cursed me out, guys. It was hilarious. It was funny for him. Like, cause if you're cursing at me, remember what I told you? You have to accept that, right? So that was really embarrassing for the guy, cause like he did not want to tell me his name. I asked him one time, he responded to me. Asked him again. He didn't answer me. I was like, you know what? Bye. Just cancel the ride. I'm not going with you. And then after I tell him I'm not going with you, he's telling me his name. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want your name anymore. Bye. And then he got upset, so he cursed me out. That he left. So then I got my money back for that. The second time it happened, the guy, I was fed up at that point. I asked him one time. He didn't tell me his name. I just walked away from the car. He tried not. He didn't want to cancel it, but then he canceled it, and then I had to like contact customer service, and they gave me my money back. So it's just really interesting how iffy people get with their names. Evan said Mia jumping out the Uber with that hat. Urban said, I'm surprised Evan was involved in the bacteria station. Huh? I don't know what you mean. Kat said Mia try checking the license plate and share your location. Yeah, I do that as well. That's why I never stream in an Uber. It's rare that I'll stream in an Uber, because I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm sharing the location with my mom, and I'm on FaceTime with my mom. So it's really rare that I'll stream in an Uber, unless if I'm by myself. But my mom is worse than me, because she really doesn't even check anything. I saw her one time get into Uber. I'm like, you're not checking the license plate? She's like, oh, we're like, it's fine. I'm like, well, no. So like, it's my mom who really needs to like reinforce those safety things. What are you saying? Oh no, Evan. Oh my gosh. Evan said they would get stuck in the window. I don't think that's true, man. What? I'm doing good, King. How are you doing? Drake said Mia is mean. One word. Response is diabolical. But it's like, I'm like, why are you talking to me? That's why, Drake. Evan said, Mia, I have a lot of issues with taxi drivers asking personal questions, so I just put on a headset and pretend. No, even sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll do that and they still talk to me. It's like one year for my birthday. My mom, Stu, and my sister, they were coming to visit me at school, right? But they only came for one day to spend my birthday with me, so I had to take the Uber to the airport, right? But the thing about it, I didn't know Stu was coming, right? So I was in the Uber. I knew my mom was on the plane when I was in the Uber going to the airport. And when I tell you that Uber driver was just talking to me, he was just talking. She's like, where are you going? Oh, you look so nice in your outfit. What's happening? I tried to FaceTime Stu, and I never do that. I'm like, can you please answer your phone? This person is talking to me, and I just need somebody to talk to, so they stop talking to me. And he didn't answer the phone. Nobody answered the phone on me. And when I tell you I had to suffer through that conversation, it's not even suffer, but like, I just had to answer the questions, because I was giving one-word responses. He was still talking to me. I was like, it was really bad. It was really bad. It was so funny, but like, it was just like, I had no choice but to talk, because I'm like, okay, this person just seems social, and like, I'm in the car, we're already on the highway, what are we gonna do? So I just had to talk. So there are some Ubers you'll get into, and as Drake said, sometimes those one-word responses, even though they're diabolical, sometimes they still will not work, right? And even as Evan said, wearing the AirPods, sometimes they still won't work. Hey Fazana, how are you doing today? What are we saying? I'm doing good, Solo. How are you doing? Ho Oku, glad you could be here. Evan said, oh, did you know if you're rude to a driver, they can give you... yeah, I've heard that. I don't even know what my rating is. I think I checked and it's like 4 point something. I'm like, why in the world would you guys give me like a 4 point something? When I learned the highest is a 5, I did not even know that. I guess because they didn't like me not talking to them. But then again, I don't really tip. You guys may say it's bad, right? I don't believe in tipping culture, all right? Like, if I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna leave tip. If you do my hair and I really like the hairstyle, like if I go to the beauty school, I'll leave tip, because like they don't even get paid a lot. But like, if I go to the hairdresser and you're charging me $100 for the hairstyle or $50, I'm not leaving you tip. Your tip was embedded in that $100 or $50. And you guys may say, Mia, that's mean. No, it's not. It's because of inflation they raised the price. Okay, it's the same $20 service, right? For at least for a blowout, I'm not, and you charge me $50. I'm not leaving tip with that 50, right? So there are certain circumstances where I'll leave tip and certain circumstances where I won't leave tip. With an Uber, I don't leave tip with Ubers because one, Uber sometimes already charges a ridiculous rate, right? And then, yeah, so Uber is just something I don't leave tip with. So I guess maybe that's why they didn't give me a 5-star rating, because I don't leave tip. But like, yeah, tipping culture is really bad though in America. I really don't like it. Like, I understand it, but like, I feel like the expectation to always leave it is what I don't like. You're gorgeous as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Evan said, I'm super confused. Why do we still have an actual Willy Wonka factory? I didn't know we had I don't think we have a Willy Wonka factory in the United States, to my knowledge. If we do, I have no idea where it's at, and I need to figure out where it's at so my mom and myself, we could go there, right? Because I love chocolate, so I would definitely be willing to visit a Willy Wonka factory for sure. I know there's Hershey Park. I went there one time with my uncle and my cousin, but like, it was nothing really to talk about. It was just an amusement park. And that's another story. When I tell you my cousin, myself, and like another girl we were with, we literally got lost in that Hershey's amusement park. We were literally walking around for hours. And it's not to say we got lost and we went to like the police to help us. We got lost and we were still going on rides. Literally. That was really funny. We didn't have our phones or anything. So it's not to say we were lost, because we went on the roller coaster. So we gave our phones to like my uncle and stuff. So like, we had no money, we had no phones, right? But we were like, they're not gonna leave us. We might as well walk around and go on the rides. We were so hungry and everything, but like, we lost them at like 10 a.m. We did not find them until like 5 p.m. We did all that by ourselves. And they weren't even looking for us. When we met them, they were like, oh, where were you guys? I'm like, we were lost, but we went on rides, and they were not looking for us. But it was funny. It was funny. And my cousin got an attitude, so don't really want to do stuff for her like that anymore. So, yeah. It's like, people grow up and they catch an attitude all the time. It's really weird, guys. It really is. Okay, so let's read these comments, and then I think we're gonna go out. I want to see if they have dessert. I'll probably walk around on campus a little more, show you guys what I see. So yeah, my phone is charging. What are we saying? Hey Johnson, how are you doing? Drake said, wrecked her whole mood because Mia, yes, you are soft. Thanks. What are you saying? Oh girl, your rings are gorgeous. Thank you so much. Plus my nails. Thank you. You're slay. Thank you. What are you saying? Evan said, I feel taller nowadays. I think, no, like, you think you grew? I feel like that's valid, because I feel like people shrink. Like my grandmother, guys, when I was younger, why did my grandmother seem so tall? And now when I'm around my grandmother, she seems like the smallest. She's the smallest person I know, right? And it could be because I'm gaslighting myself because I got taller, like I grew up. But like at the same time, I do think you still grow, because even sometimes I'll go home and I look at myself, I'm like, did I get taller? Like, did I get taller? Like, what? Why is my jeans shorter? My jeans are shorter because I dried them in the dryer instead of air drying them, so they shrunk. But still, I feel like you can still grow at certain times. Oh, apparently babies with diabetes become taller. Okay. I need to make something to eat. Where are you guys getting these statistics from, though? Kat said, but Mia isn't 6'5" or something crazy. She'll be good. Okay, Kat. Yeah, you psyched me out for a little bit when you said that, but glad is 6 feet or taller. Thank you. Okay, these are my nails. Thank you so much. Glad you like my nails. If you want to see my nails live streams, just go to my live streams every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream that for y'all. Oh yeah, Kim has definitely been missing from the stream. Hopefully everything is going well with you. I feel like maybe she's really busy or her classes were short. But hopefully everything is going well with you, Cam. I'm from the United States. And shout out to all the other supporters not on. We got Jonte, who's been missing. Happy King, who has been missing from the live stream. Memphis. We got Holly. Who else we have? We have a lot of y'all. That's why I don't like shouting certain people out, because I know I miss a lot of returning supporters, but like those are just the names that come easily to my head. But I hope everything is going well with you. Shout out to all my supporters on the live stream, all the returning ones, right? And shout out to all the people who are not here. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your subscription and for your engagement to the channel. And remember, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I share what my life is like. I got fashion videos, eat with me, travel videos, and a lot more. And if you want to be part of this community, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much, Joe, for your kind words. He said that's what you call a good person. Thank you. So I have to, my nose is a little stuffy, so 1 second. Ew. Well, I said a little bit, and that was in fact not a little bit, right? So when I talk a lot, my like nostrils, it gets like it's sinuses, it fills up. I didn't even know that. So, and I will say, I feel like a trick into getting better, or a tip to get better at public speaking, you really need to talk a lot. Even like as basic as it may sound or as crazy, I feel like talking a lot has definitely allowed me to get much comfortable speaking and a little better at talking, because I'm not as nervous when I have to do like public speaking engagements like with my professors or like in a group of individuals. So yeah, talking really helped. So shout out to y'all. You guys have allowed me to talk a lot. I have a good accent, thank you. I'm from the United States. You'll give me a 10 out of 10 with speaking. Cool. Drake said, you're supposed to just fake a phone conversation at that point. Okay, well now I know for the future. If I get into Uber and people are just like, somebody's talking to me, I don't talk to them. But like at the same time, like, how will I know if the phone rings? Like, will they hear the phone ring, or am I supposed to fake a phone call? Like that's the thing. And what if they look back and they see like the black screen, like the dark screen? That's the thing. But I'll try something. Kat said, I only tip for waxes, restaurants, and food delivery. I don't tip Uber. Sorry. Okay, nice. Yeah, and I understand that. Like, exactly. Because those are like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, Goku, how are you doing? Jake said, that's why I don't DoorDash and stuff. No, DoorDash is so expensive. Like, the service fee and the tip, yeah, that is so expensive. I'm not paying a service fee on top of the overpriced food, then I don't trust Ginger. No, that is so true. When I DoorDash food, or if my mom sends me food for DoorDash, if she sends me a drink, or if it comes with a drink, I throw away the drink. It's very wasteful, I know, but like the only time I drink the drink is if they have like the tape on it that covers like the area, like the straw area, and if they have the tape, so I know like nothing could have been poured into it. But like if it comes regular with no tape or nothing, I'm not drinking that soda or that juice, because I don't know what they put in that. I look like an Egyptian goddess. Thank you. What's my opinion? Okay. Drake said, if they remove the service fee, then I'll tip. No, exactly. Your accent is too good and fast. I need to wait a second to understand. All right, I'll try and speak a little slower. Do apologize. Hey, how are you doing, Rodent? I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Hey, Vlogs. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? You want to have an accent like me? Well, you got to move to the US of A. And even if you do, you probably never will have an accent like me, because my accent is influenced by the different countries that I've lived in and the different states that I've lived in. So, yeah. I am married to public administration, criminal justice, psychology, and professional writing. I'm a female, guys, biologically female, born a female, identify as a female. Kat said, come visit Kuwait. I feel like I've heard of Kuwait. I have to do some more research, but if it's safe to do so, and when I have the funds to do so, for sure. Kat said, if you fake a phone conversation, okay, just put your phone, okay, on silent. Oh, okay, so you're saying, and tilt the screen towards your face so they don't see, okay, your screen. All right, and I'll be good. All right, nice. If you get a real phone call, say, hold on, someone else is calling me. Okay, Kat. I'll take a screenshot of that. Those are good. That's good advice for sure. That's good advice. So I'm gonna have to do that. But when I tell you that 1 year on my birthday, I was so psyched out, because I literally got an Uber. And when I tell you that driver just started talking to me right off the bat, and like I was calling everybody in my family who I normally really don't call when I'm in an Uber, because I couldn't call my mom, and like I just had to talk to the person. That's like I had no choice. That was really interesting. Okay, let me detangle this really quickly. This is my new cord that I got. I always like to have more than one in my room, but like it's so weird. Anytime I buy a new like charger for my phone, why does the old one want to die? I don't understand that. So that's what happened. I got this new one, and now the old one doesn't even work. So now I have one. I don't want to buy a whole bunch because I know at home I left like a pack of like 5. Don't ask me why I didn't bring it to school. I think I forgot. That's why. So, and they're expensive. It costs like $10 for like one cord to charge your phone. So let's put the plates away, and then I'm gonna go and see if they have dessert. I want to see if they have ice cream, and then we're just gonna go. I'll walk around campus a little bit and show it to y'all. Yesterday I was walking around campus and something really scary happened. It's like I was sitting down on a bench, right? And I was sitting on the bench, and this guy was sitting on another bench, right? And I turned my head for 1 second, and when I turned my head back, the person disappeared. I literally thought that was a ghost or something, but then we're not even going to say that vibe. And you know what happened in my room last night? It was so scary, guys. I was lying down on my bed, and when I tell you, why was it dark in my room? Why was it dark outside? And I literally heard like such a loud noise in my room. Like it sounded like somebody like knocked on my door or kicked something in my room. When I sat up, I flashed the light. It was so dark. Nobody was there. That was so creepy, guys. So, yeah. What is that? It's a brownie. Okay. Yeah. No, thank you. The ice cream is closed. I don't want their brownies or anything. Let's get out of here. So yeah, that was my school's dining hall. That's what they had. But let's see. Hey James, how are you doing today? Yes, like and subscribe everyone. Amen. 100%, 100%. Well, don't say amen because, excuse me, I am not a god, so please do not compare me to a god. As we know, God is a very jealous one, so let's not make God jealous of me, right? But thank you so much for your kind words. It looked like it got cold. Something has never eaten my dining hall food. Neither has Stu. Anytime they come to my school, I'm like, let me take you to the dining hall. They're like, yeah, sure. And then they're like, oh, we're running late. Let's get Chick-fil-A instead or Panda Express. So they themselves like to run away from my school's food. Guys, I said I was going to walk around and show you guys my school a little bit. But when I tell you it's cold out here, oh my God, it's cold. Catch me outside. No, it's so funny. Catch me outside. Like, that's hilarious. I mean, don't catch me outside. I mean, like, if you pass me, but if you say catch me outside to fight me, I'm calling 911 on you. Guys, I'm not somebody to stand up and fight, all right? You know there's people who's going to stand up and fight and who's going to beat the person up. I'm the person. I'm going to call 911 and you could go like, deal with the police officers. So, it's going to rain? I am not walking in the rain. It's cold. I mean, I have a sweater on. I didn't know it would be this cold. Hey, Anderson. How are you doing? That's one thing. My school, I don't even think they lock the, like, buildings. I used to come in this building every Wednesday when I was on the Honors Advisory Leadership Council at my school. Every Wednesday we would have meetings. And we would plan events. I was the president. Yeah, I was the president of something, if you guys like wanted to know. It was pretty easy to be the president, to be honest. I mean, a lot of task delegation, a lot of meeting planning. Look at the classroom. So yeah, this is a big lecture hall. I've never had a class in a room this big. My classes are normally smaller, but that's huge. Yeah, and then I was also the social chair for the same organization. So yeah. You're from Dallas, Texas. Welcome from Dallas, Texas. Stay positive. Same to you. Take it one time a day. 100%. Thank you so much for your kind words. Stealing is not good. Hey, Yasha. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Hey, Jackson. Hey, Kelly. Kat said, LOL. Wasn't Vernon saying that? Yes, exactly. So this is Cinnabon. Yes, Kat. That's what Verna was saying yesterday too. And that's why when I heard that random noise in my room last night and I sat up, I was literally so scared because I was like, we were talking about possession earlier. I'm like, did something actually latch on? Because I believe in ghosts. Like I believe they're real. I believe things can latch onto you. So I literally rebuked it in my room. But that was so scary. Because when I tell you that was the first time that ever happened, when I tell you I was lying down and I literally it sounded like somebody kicked something. It was just such a loud noise and it sounded like it came from inside my room. But I was like, no, it had to come from the common area or it had to come from the floor above me because that was just so creepy, guys. What are you saying? Hey, how are you doing, the Templars? Glad you could be here. What are we saying? Don't be dissing God. Yeah, let's not do that. Yes, Evan, it's getting cold. Where you at too? Yeah, I'm glad. Like, I packed up all my summer clothes, so from now on, I have to go outside with my jacket. The only reason why I didn't put on my jacket today was because they said it was 60 degrees, but I'm like, yesterday it was 60 degrees, and it was like, it was windy, but like, it was still warm, 60, right? But this 60 is windy, and it's legitimately cold. So no more shorts, no more sweaters. I didn't even wear my gloves, but I did wash my gloves, but like, it's getting cold, it's getting cold. What are you saying? Mia wasn't. Ew, is that vomit? Yeah, I don't know what this is. What in the world is that? Ew, that's disgusting. I don't know what that is. Mia said, wasn't that Charlotte gonna give you super? Yes, they did say, but it is okay. It is okay. They sent it via their mind, and I do appreciate thought of it. Said Mia, you look. I'm gonna put winter gear better than me. Well, thank you, Evan. We are entering the season, my least favorite season. I tell you, I really do despise winter. I despise it with a passion. We're not cold out here to be doing this. When I tell you I really don't like winter, I really don't. But like, I'm happy that it is here because it took super duper long for it to get cold. Global warming was definitely fighting back, and like, we don't want it to be cold. We don't want it to be hot during the winter because that just means the planet is not in a good condition at all. Should I get a little snacky snack from my room? I don't need that. That's unhealthy. They got a vending machine. Should I get a little snacky snack from my room? I don't know. Is this gonna work? Still working? I don't think it's working. Oh, it worked. Okay. It's such a small bag. They charged me all this money for this tiny little bag. What is that? I don't know. Do they have it? Is it closed? They had like not like a party room here at my school, but they had like it's a room where they have like a pool table and all that. I've never been in there, but it's cool to show y'all. They're always closed when I come though. I think they're open in the middle of the week. It's a game room. They are open Monday 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So one day we'll come and I'll show you guys the inside. But they have a pool room in there and tables. So yeah, I didn't even know they had that in there. For the longest time, I was confused. I'm like, what in the world? What is the purpose of that room? What are we saying? Hey, Flames, how are you doing? Praying Cool Lady, thank you so much for your kind words. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome. So make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Let me know, guys, how's your day going? What are you guys planning on eating, right? We've been on stream for a while, and you guys saw what I ate. If you didn't, just rewind the live stream. But I'm curious to know, what are you guys eating? I do know Kat said they had some errands and they bought a chicken, so they're probably gonna be eating chicken today. But for me, I went to the gym in this live stream. So if you want to see Uniquely Me at the gym, just rewind the stream. I also ate some food. I had like a grilled cheese sandwich with some French fries and barbecue sauce and some salad. It was decent. I'll rate it like a 5 out of 10. I mean, nothing special about the salad. Grilled cheese, it was a little too buttery for me. The ends of the bread was a little too hard for me personally. The fries were good. It was soggy, but it was had a nice bite to it to make it a little crispy. So yeah, I'm just walking back to my room. I did want to show you guys around campus a little bit to stay on stream, but like it is so cold outside. But I did yesterday on my live stream, I gave you a tour of my school's library. So if you guys want to see what my school's library looks like, just rewind the live stream, you'll be able to see that. So I'm going outside now. So I'm going to stay on stream until I get to my room. I'm trying not to stream in my room unless my hair is like loosed out, because when I'm in my room and I stream, YouTube always thinks I'm a kid for some reason and give me a false community guideline strike. So I'm really trying to avoid that. So if at any point in time I freeze while I'm walking back to my room, I do apologize for that, but that tends to happen. And I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But my mom tends to live stream as well for y'all. So I'm going to stay on until I get to my room. But if I do freeze, I'm going to do my outro now. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and join the channel. I have fashion videos, travel videos, education videos, and a lot more. And let me know, is it cold where you're at? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I was muted. Guys, at what point did I become muted? I don't even know when I became muted. But I was essentially showing you that I saw one person without a jacket on, and I saw another person with shorts on. I'm like, they're built different. And then I said, I am doing my outro now. In case I freeze, I am trying to avoid streaming in my room as much as possible, at least with my hair braided, because YouTube tends to give me those false community guideline strikes. And it's not to say that if I get a false community guideline strike, I can appeal it, but I just don't want that many false strikes on my account, because when I appeal it and they rule in my favor, they remove the strike, but it's still not good to have all that on your account. So yeah. But hey, how are you doing, Lopez? Glad you could be here. Hey, how are you doing, Devang? Glad you could be here. I'm from the United States. I'm African American. Okay, the mute of dead cat said no. That's true. That is a great way to describe it, because I don't even know when I become muted, honestly. I don't know how it happens. It's just like I'll be talking, and I look at the chat, and I'm like, oh, you guys said I'm muted. Oh, y'all don't, at what point in time did I become muted? Do I need to like say that everything that I said over again, or what? All right. I'm doing good, Absolution. How are you doing today? Sam said, how do you get your license? You nearly killed my cousin and I when you cut us off the freeway yesterday. Well, you know what? That is just an example of how, like, come on, man, if you guys want to spread false rumors about people, at least make sure that false rumor is connected to truth. I don't even have a car. How in the world did I do that if I don't even have a car? Like, I don't know. Maybe you ran into my lookalike. People say everyone has a lookalike, but that wasn't me. So anytime I have driven a car, it was really safe, honestly. But I got my license by first taking a test for my permit. I got my permit when I was like 17, I think. I got my permit. And then my mom paid for me to go to a driving school. And they taught me how to do that. They gave me the driving test and I passed. And then I went to MV and got my license. So that's how I got my license. Your voice is so sweet. Thank you so much for your kind words, Absolution. Thank you, thank you. Kat said it usually happens when you flip the phone around. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. They got a tennis court. We'll go in there one day. I say that and it's cold. Why in the world would I go on the tennis court if it's cold? But perhaps, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Okay, when you flip the phone, double check. Okay, I'll do that. But for everyone who just joined, welcome. For the people who have been here for a while, shout out to y'all. I really appreciate you guys. You decided to spend time, minutes, hours out of your day being on